Okay, so here we go. I'm going to start working through the what we call the R problems from your homework tonight. I will work through 3 of the 6, and then I'll go down and work through a couple of the ones that are not exactly what we did today, the older stuff. Okay, so we're going to start, remember, with the slope formula. So I'm going to start by saying 1/2 equals, and then your y values are on top, so that's going to be r minus 4. Your x values are on bottom, so -1 minus 3. Okay, remember my first step is always to simplify. So I'm going to simplify right here first. So that's going to give me 1/2 equals r minus 4 over -4. All right, our next step in the process is to cross multiply. So that starts with 2 times r minus 4 is going to equal 1 times -4. I'm going to distribute here, which gives me 2r minus 8 equals -4. Your next process is going to be to move your -8. When it moves, it becomes positive, making this 2r is equal to 4. And our last step here would be to divide by 2, and r would equal 2. All right, so I'm going to let y'all do number 2. So that means I'm going to jump over here to problem number 3. Okay, so same way. Start with our slope formula. 3 divided by 2 equals y minus y. Here's your y values. And x minus x. All right, change your double negatives and simplify. So 3 over 2 is going to equal -3 over 7 minus r. Remember, I talked in class today about how because we want our variable on the left, I'm going to multiply down or up depending on where the variable is. So this time I'll multiply down first. Use our distributive property to give me 21 minus 3r equals -6. Our next step here then is going to be to move our 21 over. It's going to become -21. So now I have -3r equals -27. And our last step is to divide by our -3. Okay, a lot of y'all are forgetting right here. These two negatives are going to turn into a positive. So our answer is r equals 9. All right, so the last one I'm going to do for y'all is problem number 5. So that means 2, 4, and 6. You need to go back and use the same method I did in 1, 3, and 5 to apply to 2, 4, and 6. So I'm going to start with -1/3 equals r minus 3 and 9 minus 6. Okay, so -1/3 equals r minus 3 over 3. And from here we are going to cross multiply. So 3 times r minus 3 equals -1 times 3. Apply your distributive property, which takes us to 3r minus 9 equals -3. Move our 9, that becomes a positive 9, so 3r is going to equal +6. Divide by 3, and r is going to equal 2. So there are 3 examples of the R problems from your homework tonight. So now you are responsible for doing 2, 4, and 6. All right, let's set our rectangle up. We've got the length of a rectangle is 2 more than 3 times the width. So I'm going to draw a rectangle where we're going to make our width x. Therefore, the length is 3x plus 2. Okay, when you add up all of your sides here, Okay, they're going to find the length, the width, and the area. So we're going to add up. We're going to say 3x, 4x, 5, 6, 7, 8x plus 4 is going to equal 68. Move our 4. And divide by our 8. So we know that x is 8. X is representing the width. Okay, to find our length, we're going to say 3 times 8 plus 2. So that's 24 plus 2, which is 26. And then to find your area, you're just going to multiply 26 times 8. 8 times 6 is 48. Carry your 4. 8 times 2 is 16. Makes that 208. All right, I'm going to do both these triangle problems because I know some of y'all are still struggling on these. Okay, the first and foremost thing right here about this one is it says isosceles, and we should know that an isosceles triangle has two sides that are the same. So I'm going to draw a triangle. Obviously, y'all don't have the little triangle draw tool, but you can draw a triangle as long as two of the sides appear to be about the same. All right, so the base, so that's down here. Our base is going to be 6 more than 3 times the length of one of the equal sides. Well, these two are going to be our equal sides, so we're going to make those our x. Therefore, the base would be 3x plus 6. From here, it is a simple perimeter problem. You're going to add up all of your x's. So that's 5x plus 6, and that's going to equal 61. Now it is a simple two-step equation. So x equaled 11. Okay, it wanted to find the length of the base, so 11 is not our answer. We're going to have to plug 11 in. 3 times 11 plus 6, which is 33 plus 6, or 39. Okay, so that's one of the types of triangle problems that we do. The other one is your problem number 9. All right, or here, it just starts by telling you that you have triangle PQR. It doesn't tell me anything about PQR, so I am just going to draw a triangle. It doesn't say it's isosceles necessarily. Now we can tell that by the PQ equals PR, okay? But in case you actually needed to read the word isosceles, so again, I'm going to draw a triangle, and I am going to label P, Q, R. Remember, you can put your labels anywhere you want to. All right, I just always go in order, left over, around to right. Okay, so PQ equals PR. So I'm going to put a tick mark on PQ and PR. I know those are congruent. PR, so that's this side down here, is 3 inches longer than 2 times the length of QR. Okay, so PR is referencing QR. We do not know what QR's value is, so we're going to make that X. Then I'm going to go right back and say 3 inches longer than 2 times the length of QR. QR was X, so that's going to be 2X plus 3. Now, because of my tick marks here, I know that these two are congruent, so that's going to make this side also 2X plus 3. Now we're right back into our perimeter problem where we're going to add up X, 3X, 4X, 5X plus 6 is going to equal 66. And now we're back into a two-step equation. So X was 12. Okay, 12 is X, that is QR. Okay, to find the other two, we just have to say 2 times 12 plus 3. So that makes these both 27. Hopefully that will help you some with your homework. So at this point, there are technically only 3 problems that you're responsible for on your own, and you need to refer back to problems 1, 3, and 5 that I did in order to do those problems.